Stage 1 of the APAC North Division was an all-out brawl, with Giants Gaming emerging as the top team. Giants fragger Hysterics, in particular, had a breakout stage for the team, and asserted himself as the best player in APAC by far. The Singaporean was a statistical standout after years of ups and downs in the APAC scene. Let's take a look at Hysterics' progress to being the best of APAC as we dive into the numbers throughout his journey. Hysterics got his start with Unique Monster back when Pro League expanded into APAC for Season 6. Unique Monster won the inaugural Southeast Asia division to earn a spot at the first APAC finals. The Hong Kong squad would be booted out by Mantis FPS in the opening round, with Hysterics mustering only a .75 rating in the series, the fourth worst overall. Hysterics would very quickly jump ship to Cryptic, with Lunar Metal and Ysera for Season 7, winning the SEA qualifiers to make the APAC finals yet again. Despite getting squeezed out in the semis by Fnatic, Hysterics was the 6th best player overall, but only 3rd best on a pretty strong Cryptic. The improvement between his Season 6 and Season 7 finals numbers was drastic, with his event rating jumping up to a 1.15 for his second LAN performance. Fast forward all the way to Season 8 APAC Finals, and Hysterics became one of the best fraggers at the event while running Zofia and Jaeger. While his overall rating didn't change much, he had the number 4 KD split at the event and went a +13. He was second on the team behind Array as Aerowolf lost in the semis to the Japanese team Norarengo. The Season 9 finals were a stumbling block for Hysterics after 2 solid LAN performances in a row. After being one of the team's more consistent players, Hysterics was their worst performer with a .98 rating and a measly +1 KD. Not that great, Hysterics. That wouldn't last long, however. Season 10 of APAC Pro League was the Aerowolf Revenge Tour, and Hysterics bounced back in spectacular style. The team beat Fnatic for the first time after 5 straight losses, dumpstered Norarengo, and then topped Wildcard to win their first APAC title. Hysterics tied for the second highest KD split during that run. He was number 4 on entry and 6th for highest rating, a far cry from his Season 9 stats. Aerowolf kicked off their run at the Tokonami finals in a slugfest of a series. Hysterics popped off with a 1.2 rating to help down Giants Gaming. He was the top performer for Aerowolf by far and was second in the series behind none other than Aces. The loss to Dark Zero was a rough series for Hysterics. After playing his best in the quarters, Hysterics struggled to hit a .84 rating in the semis loss. With the group's exit at SI 2020 and a so-so performance for Hysterics and the new Giants roster, the team was a hard one to read going into the newly assembled APAC North. After going up and down for so long on the stat sheet, who could have predicted Hysterics would turn into such a unique monster? His 1.36 rating was not only the best in Asia, it was the best rating across the 4 Tier 1 leagues. In APAC, he was tied for 4th on entry, he had the highest cost, and his KD was something else entirely. +54. The man went +54 on the KD split, a solid 21 kills over second place DCH, who had a mind-boggling +33. All of this on top of enlisting with the police for his national service obligations. Talk about being on the grind. Hysterics and Giants Gaming finished Stage 1 as the top team in APAC and were favorites going into the mini-major. The old Mantis FPS ghost would end up coming back to haunt Hysterics and co after all these years, with the new Mantis FPS, playing under the name Cloud9, stunning Giants in the grand finals, and Hysterics poetically being the final kill. His 1.09 rating and +6 KD split were good enough for second best on Giants, but in the end, were dwarfed by a spectacular performance from C9's Envy, Sail, and Harper. Despite the tough major loss, Hysterics still has plenty to be proud of after Stage 1. For now, we'll have to see if the Beast of the Southeast can one-up himself in Stage 2 of APAC North.